Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rage, and we are back today with a daily reset here in terms of the weekly festivities. We're going to just quickly go through some of the events that are wrapping up. In addition to that, some that are also starting as well, and coming to other key things that are also around the pipeline. So, as per usual, guys, if you want to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play, just like myself. Please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So, first and foremost, strike pass guys, if you had a chance to take a look at this and been able to progress through this, remember there is going to be a Daredevil modern strike pass. So if you don't care about the current strike pass that we have right now, save all these for later on, because this does actually reset in 18 hours. So just be mindful of that. Once it resets, then you can actually get a head start on the next strike pass, which is some more opportunities for Daredevil modern shards here, and that's today, right? Interestingly enough, though, we're gonna have some changes with the respect to the command center. But let's talk about some of the things that are wrapping up right now. So Race to X still ongoing, so you want to take advantage of some Professor X, uh, Red Stars opportunity through the Race of X. Well, you still have chances there. 16 days, as you can see, a little over 2 weeks. This Gear Tier 20 super deal, guys. Sorry I missed this in my last video, but I didn't realize this last portion right here with the Gear Tier 20 pieces. This is gated behind spending. So free to play, you can only get 40,000 max, so it is what it is. It's kind of, hence the name super deal, because I thought it was actually going to be available for everyone, but not the case here. Monkey Business, this is the big one, guys. This is the one that's wrapping up today, and this has only been really applicable if you've been able to participate in the Fallen Dimensions Omega. And I made a past video on this as well, guys, but I spent about 150 million gold, or roughly 20,000 power cores to actually unlock all the characters needed. And now I have completed Fallen Dimension Omega twice, and this is where I'm ranking right now. So this is where I expect to be, and thankfully this is exactly how the situation played out. Top 2,500 now, and we are going to be taking advantage of some Gear Tier 20 pieces here, as you can see right here. So that's kind of the hope, staying in the top 2,500, top 3,000. That's going to be well worth it for myself. So that's why we take advantage of these leaderboard events, right? That's pretty much it in terms of what's happening for this week anyways, for wrapping up. Let's talk about the new ones though. So a couple things. Global Arena, this one just wrapped up over the weekend, so can't really touch that, but that was nice because I felt like I barely did anything, and we got all the resources there. So this has been nice, right? They've been adding these avenues for additional training materials, gold. So hopefully you guys are able to take advantage. I think you still have to participate in Global Arena to take advantage of a little bit of that. We have the new Red Justice event here. So this one starts today, but the good news is not really much that you have to do in terms of in an individual standpoint, because this is going to be an alliance-based event. As you can see right here, you're going to be earning these chaotic storm fragments through just doing the raids that you normally would to be doing, right? If you're using Vigilante, you're going to be getting some more points there. If you have them at 5 stars and above, you're going to be getting additional. But yeah, remember, this is an alliance event, so it's nice that everyone's going to work together here to obviously work through these points and accumulate more shards of Daredevil Modern. But as well, you can see there's more Crimson Gear resources here as well, so that's kind of nice. So that's Red Justice. Now, we can't really preview the one that's going to be coming to the command center. I don't believe we can, right? But there is going to be another event. It's called the Silver Code. And it's too bad because it's going to be coming to the command center. So get used to using this, guys. This is going to be the new avenue for kind of accessing and reviewing the weekly activities going on here. So as per the blog post anyways, and that's also why we didn't deep dive this in terms of an event preview, because usually we have more information, but they're not even showing the preview here in the command center. But yeah, this one is just playing raid battles for the Silver Codes. Played raid battles and spend raid credits. So remember that you can be doing that in the store here. But remember, this is also going to be a store that's running out here as well, because the new store is coming in very quickly in just a few days in terms of the Intel store, and they're phasing on a lot of the old stuff. So just be on the lookout for that. But aside from that, guys, that's pretty much it for in terms of event festivities, right? And it should be pretty straightforward, because this new command center is really just about engagement. Shadow King's wrapping up today, and we also do have Old Man Logan coming back. So this is gonna be huge, guys. Remember, even if you've completed the event already, you can still do it again for these materials and resources. There's a bit of Teal Gear, Crimson Gear that we can take advantage of. I'll probably redo it and do an update video, because not much of my teams have changed. And remember, you need Out of Time and Cabal to get through most of it, and you can actually I think Cabal is the one that you want to focus on, because all the time you don't need all the characters at higher levels to maximize on this. But yeah, you know what, I'll link my videos in the past below if you guys need some reference there though as well. That's it, guys. I think that's it in terms of just kind of the big things that are happening. Aside from that, we do have some quality of life things going on too. They did announce that for the Liberty team, Peggy Carter, we got Falcon Joaquin and Patriot. They're moving over to Bumps and the Elite Store, so you'll see them populate here. Likely this sometime this week. They usually do it in the first week, so that's within that range right there. So be on the lookout for that. And then we also have here the introduction of Victoria Hand. So I don't know if I don't think they're in the game yet. Yeah, no, they're not. So the Thunderbolts have not been patched up. That means Ghost, Taskmaster have not been reworked in terms of the statistics yet. But just be on the lookout for Victoria Hand. She's joining the game on May 1st. And then as per my calendar, that would be this coming Thursday. So before Thursday, there likely will be just some new data mine files. There likely will be some sort of patch coming in. But in the meantime, at least we can take advantage of Old Logan, wrap up some of the current events that are going on. And remember, we haven't really seen too much going on now with campaign energy. That's also why I've hoarded so much, because I haven't done anything with them because there haven't been a reason. So it'll be interesting. If these get phased out, then it is what it is. It's just become a massive supply in my resources right now, and we'll see what we can do with it later on. But in the meantime, guys, that's kind of my update there. So let me know what you think, comments below, though. Thank you for your time. Happy Monday, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.